Hello, Leo. This is the Tarot Queen Jamila. I'm here to do your Archangel Raphael love. I'm sorry. It's Archangel Raphael Healing Lovers reading. So this is going to be for November 2016. Um, and so yeah, I'm just going to get started. I'm just going to start shuffling because I don't want to have to start this video over. All right. So I'm just going to call to the spirits for the Leos. Okay. And also Archangel Raphael. Now, just to let you guys know, I've got some moonstones on here because I've been sensing just a lot of like negative energy, not negative energy, but just people just that need healing. So that's why I decided to go ahead and do these readings. And so my pet moth, this is like my animal, my spirit animal. He usually is on my altar. So he represents faith and intuition and a whole lot of other things. So that's why I have a bug on my tarot reading table, because he just called to me and he wanted to be a part of this. So anyway, it's a moth and he doesn't look dead. He looks alive. Kind of looks like a butterfly, but no, it's not a butterfly. It's a big moth, okay? So anyway, it's my little pet. So anyway, spirits for the Leos, all right? And also Archangel Raphael is going to be our spirit guide, actually. So we're just going to look at your ability to heal in your relationship. Okay, so this is going to be for twin flame, soulmates, you know, couples. So whatever you call your lover. Okay, so what is blocking the communication? Something that you're doing that's stopping the healing from whatever it is. All right, and so I want to look at what advice to give to the Leo spirits. What advice do you want to give to Leo, and then an outcome if the advice is followed. Okay, so I will throw a clarifying card at the end. Okay, I feel like things are moving really fast for you, Leo, just the way that the spirits are kind of shuffling like crazy. All right, and they were not done, so give me a second. Okay, so a card fell out, but we're just gonna worry about that later. So I feel like there's a definite urgent message for you, Leo. Goodness gracious. So Archangel Raphael is actually the healer, and he wants to heal the lovers and stuff. So it's actually supposed to be like that. All right, so your ability to self-heal, you got the Ace of Cups. I feel like you just recently had a new beginning, Leo, in your relationship. I feel like you're having, like, this month is going to be a new beginning for you. I feel like, you know, in a lot of aspects, you can see that you're, you know, you've got a lot of masculine energy, you know. So with this Ace of Cups, I'm just seeing that you are just very happy. This Ace of Cups, you know, that's like a new beginning. Okay, in your relationship, I feel like you just started over. You know, maybe you just moved. You know, maybe the spirits are going to talk to you about that because the Six of Swords comes up. So now, something that is blocking the communication in your relationship, Leo, there's something I can see that as far as with healing. So what's blocking, I do see with the Hermit that, you know, there is some distance between the two of you. Okay, so whether or not this is, you know, if you live together and your partner is kind of, but I feel like the Ace of Cups, you got some good news. some sort of new beginning is on the horizon for you, okay? And I can tell with this Eight of Cups down here as your outcome card. So, but with the Hermit, I feel like what hurts your relationship, or what's been hurting your relationship, um, possible distance, whether or not it's physical distance or just mental or spiritual distance. Maybe your partner has been doing some soul searching, or maybe you have, and, it just kind of seems like your partner just has been, usually the Hermit has the energy of, that earth energy, and it's kind of a partner that just wants to be alone, just needs to spend some time alone to think. Sorry. Time alone to think, and to figure things out. Maybe there's some other issues outside of you that need to be dealt with, or have been getting dealt with. But I really feel like with the Hermit coming up, that as a major arcana, that symbolizes, I don't want to necessarily say separation. I don't want to say necessarily separation. Okay, what I want to say is just that distant feeling, or just feeling, maybe there's some sadness, maybe there's some depression that needs to be dealt with. Maybe there's some trust issues, because the Seven of Swords is right here. So I'm going to talk to you guys about the Six of Swords in the position of what you want to avoid, okay? So I feel as though with the Six of Swords, this shows the need to change locations, okay? So, I feel like, what you don't want to avoid doing is getting away from a bad situation this month. I feel as though you're definitely getting away from a bad situation. I feel like you need to. Maybe there's some, maybe you've been feeling some conflicts where you're living at, for the past month, and maybe this is a need to move, just move house, okay? And maybe you are getting ready to move, okay? It's a possibility with that. Or maybe you have, planned on it, or, so I feel as though you don't want to delay that. I feel like that is actually a problem, So this could also be the fact that maybe your partner could be traveling, or just away for some reason, So, yeah, with that Six of Swords, I feel as though that is like this month, and I feel like it's in your consciousness that it's a problem, as to where you're at, your location. You could be living with people that, you may not get along with. Maybe you're just not happy. Maybe there's some bad spirits around you. Okay. I feel like it's something very specific with that Six of Swords. Spirit, show me more info for the Leo about the Six of Swords. I just want to clarify this just out of curiosity. Oh, Six of Wands. So I feel like this right here, this shows the need for encouragement. The need to just in general, just, good positive optimism and feeling good about yourself. So it might be that your partner needs this, Leo, and this is your fire energy in this Six of Wands. So, your partner might really need your encouragement right now. Okay, also. So just make sure that you, avoid negativity. Try not to be negative towards your partner, even though right now you got some stuff going on that might be bothering you. It's easy to take it out on each other. Okay. Now, This Seven of Swords, I feel as though that's sort of the energy of this Hermit. There's some trust issues that you need to address. Okay, I feel as though this month you were feeling as though you can't trust your partner, or maybe you're currently feeling that now. You feel like, there's something, and it could be that they could be misbehaving. They could be, fucking with your head. It's not uncommon for that to happen. Someone just causing issues. It does happen. Spirits, give me just advice for this Seven of Swords for the Leos. Okay, you got the Five of Swords. It's creating conflicts. You need to resolve the conflict, make peace with it, I feel like the conflict is based upon your partner is resisting, kind of having a hard time. I don't know, maybe letting go of ego. The Hanged Man is about letting go of your ego and surrendering to God. So surrendering to a relationship. Especially if you're a twin flame couple. So I feel as though, this is a time right now that the right road is, needed to be taken. And so I feel as though, there's some sort of ego trip, that's going on within your relationship, possibly, especially with this Hermit card, because people that typically have, issues with ego trips and stuff like that, or an inflated ego, or just way too out of control solar plexus, they have a tendency to need to go through this process of the Hermit. So, anyway, I just feel like with this conflict and just with this, I kind of feel as though, this right here, I feel as though, Leo, you're just right now, you just want to be happy. You just want to be happy. But there's something that does, need to be addressed, and, you need to just make peace with whatever this is. And I feel like probably the masculine energy in the relationship is kind of having a hard time, accepting. Some people, like, it's so weird, but yeah, I feel as though this is ego. And so just some what you can do to heal is making sure that it's an equal partnership, and make sure that you're giving, and partnerships is about give and take. So I feel as though with the Hermit coming up, and maybe even with the Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords, that there also needs to be some honesty. I feel like there's possible, just, especially right now during this month, I feel like some Leos are having some good and some bad. Okay, so I feel as though with this Eight of Cups, though, as an outcome, if you follow the advice, I feel as though this is when your life takes on a new direction, like you move on. Sometimes this can symbolize that maybe one or both partners, possibly has some sort of emotional inhibition, or, maybe even sometime alcohol, drug problem, anger, maybe anger management is needed or something. So this is when, this is like a change in direction in life. So, and it definitely makes sense with this Hanged Man, because, I sort of see you as an outcome moving forward, and moving on, and things, things going in the correct direction. And I feel as though you're going to take the right path, you know, or not necessarily the right path. Let me reiterate that. I'm sorry. I feel like with the Hanged Man and the Eight of Cups coming up, I feel like if you've been dealing with a partner that's sort of shut down on you and just trying to deal with, I feel like it is their ego. I feel like they're afraid. You know, I feel like it's fear, you know, all in this Seven of Swords. You know, I feel like it's repressed negative emotions or repressed negative thoughts. So Archangel Michael wants you to definitely do some meditation, you know, with the Hanged Man. Maybe even some stargazing, you know, something having to do with your crown chakra, because you can see in my opinion, I think that it looks like Jesus on there, you know, but Jesus was in a different position. But, you know, so you can see that, you know, there's still sort of this gold halo around the head. And so, I mean, when you turn it up right, it, you know, yeah, so, and you can really see the symbolism of, you know, a person that is, you know, getting ready to move forward or walk forward to something, you know, and they're surrendering, they're, you know, trusting in God, you know, so that's really, I like that card. Anyway, I just want to throw a final card, you know, it's just more clarification for the Leo, and then also just anything that you need to look out for if the advice is not followed in your relationship, kind of what you'll be taking into December or the beginning of December. All right, so the Page of Swords. So whatever the conflict is, it's somebody that can't be trusted. I feel like there's some gossip. Okay, and I feel as though the spirits are saying, you know, definitely need to get away from some negative energy, you know, with that Five of Swords. Symbolizing, you know, could possibly be outer conflict. This Page of Swords does represent a person or either an energy that's just really negative. Okay, that's what you need to move on from. Okay, because it's really causing issues. I guess, you know, and you just need to be reminded that with the Two of Wands, you know, this is when, this is a really close partnership to where when, you know, one person feels pain, the other one feels it. So, because of the fire energy, and then also just just what the Page of Wands is associated with. Not Page of, or the Wands suit, the whole Wands suit is about like creativity and, you know, willpower and survival, you know, and also procreation and just self-identity. So I feel as though there is some sort of bad energy in your life you need to move on from. I feel as though they create some of the emotional issues that are possibly, you know, causing your partner Leo to sort of feel a certain type of way. I feel as though this person possibly attacks your relationship in general, the identity of your relationship. I feel as though it's really creating a lot of scars, emotional scars. And I do see you moving on from that. I feel as though with the advice, especially with the Six of Wands, just offering a lot of encouragement, you know, and also changing location somehow. Maybe you guys need to move closer to each other, or, you know, maybe you're just in a bad location right now with some bad spirits, Leo. Okay. All right, well, that's going to do it, Leo. Thank you so much for watching. Again, make sure that you sub to the channel and that you also hit that thumbs up button. If you are wanting a personal reading, my contact info is below in the video description box. And I'll see you guys next time. Namaste.